Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, it's beautiful here. It's so nice and cool, and it's sprinkling. It's not going to amount to much, but it's sprinkling. We are in such a drought. I'm trying to catch up on some of my videos before we went on vacation that I didn't get done. Some of them are kind of from the last couple weeks of August, but I do want to keep you updated too. It's just I have so much on my card and I can't get it all on my laptop because it'll say you don't have enough room. So anyway, but I'll get, this will all get on there as you can see. Okay, I brought my, I've had my SALANOVA lettuce down in the basement under lights for, I don't know, maybe about 4 or 5 weeks. I'm trying to think the date that I started them. But anyway, they're ready to go in the garden. So I have a lot to do now that it's nice and cool and my arm feels good. I'm still babying it a little bit. I don't want to take advantage of it, but it's so much better. It's so much better. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to take my SALANOVA lettuce to the greenhouse because I have a lot to do today. I have my laundry all done. I started it yesterday. We had a garage sale over the weekend, and yesterday I was just kind of beat. Tired. So anyway, I'll put these in here. Boy, maybe I should set them out to get some actual rain. I may do that. I may just set them right outside of the greenhouse. I think that would be a good idea. You know, because any little bit of the rain, it's got good nutrients and stuff in it for them. I might just set them on my little table over here. I was going to pull the beans out, but we'll see what happens. I need to go shopping. I need to go get a few groceries. And I need to vacuum the house because the guys have been working in there, and I need to vacuum. I want to plant these today. Pull out the beans, plant these today. And my impatience up front in that new little garden that was a failure. My husband wants to put grass in there. So, but let me show you how everything's doing. We'll just walk in the rain. Why not? Love it. These are the pepper plants that I moved out away from the Brussels sprouts because they were so close. So I moved these out. Looks like they're doing pretty good. They get when the sun hits them, they get real wilty, but they seem to be okay. I didn't pull the fruit off of it. I didn't pull the peppers off of it when I did it. And I knew better. But I didn't do it, so they're really no good. So they got all squishy. So that's all right. We have peppers. But if you go to move something like that because it needs more room, make sure you pull all the fruit off of it, because even the little peppers, you can use them. Beans, they're getting all dried up. As you know, we are in a severe drought, so I have to water. Yesterday I put the sprinkler on this for about 4 hours. I did about 3 hours over here and an hour over here with the flowers. It's looking pretty grim, but with the, we're lucky to have stuff blooming with the drought, because there is, I could dig like 2 feet. I don't know if I would even reach moist ground. It's so dry. We've only had about 7 inches of rain for the whole year. So it's pretty bad. So we just have to keep watering. Let's see, I got, my sister-in-law gave me some more sedum. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. Cactus is doing very good. But everything seems to do good. I keep it watered. Some of it looks a little bit weathered, but it's doing okay. It's budding. It is getting a little buds on it. And Pegasus, she's just so pretty. She's so nice this year. Oh, look at my dahlia. And she's so gorgeous. Yes, so pretty. And they've got a lot of buds on them. I'm going to get probably some really good tubers from this one to take with us. These plants are doing pretty good. Look, it bloomed. Isn't that pretty? That's a pretty little bloom. And my hydrangea. My hydrangea, I'm going to take this out. Good grief, I can't even remember the name of this plant. Probably because it didn't do very good. It needs another year, I think, to do well. But I'm going to have to move it somewhere. And I'm going to put the hydrangea here on the corner. I think that'll be the best place for her. Plus, it won't hide my lamb's ear. This is just a container that I set in here because it looked so gloomy. And my asters were so beautiful, but the heat got them. The ants got them. So I'm going to pull all this out. The impatiens I have all along here, I'm going to put in this container. This had nothing but alyssum in it. So I pulled it all out. And because it was dying, the bugs got to it. The bad ladybugs got to them. I'm going to put a little fertilizer in here, mix it up, and put the impatiens in here. This one, this coleus, is so gorgeous. I had a hummingbird the other day when I had the garage sale. I was sitting there and I'm like, there's a hummingbird, and he went, I bet he spent about 10 minutes going from bloom to bloom to bloom to bloom. It was so cool. I love hummingbirds. I think most of us do. My hibiscus is starting to put out some seed. I thought that these were the seed, but what they are is they're supposed to grow, then they have seeds in them once this little thing grows out. It grows out and then it has seed, and it looks like a bud. It's a dried bud that it makes, and you open it up and it's got all kinds of seed in it. So I thought that was interesting. Oh, the stuff we put on the curb. I don't know. Maybe I ought to put it in the garage for now because there's clothes in here. Yeah, I may just stick them in the garage and we'll deal with it later. The mandevillas are always looking so pretty. This one's always gorgeous, but boy, she likes to reach out and touch somebody. My husband take my chime because it is loud. I love it, but it probably needs to be in a different place. I'll find a good place for it, or I'll just leave it and wait until we move. This one is doing really good too. Really lots of blooms. My LaGuardia, boy, yesterday I didn't get it watered that night before, and it was like laying down, and I think it's got aphids or something on it. I can't remember. I don't see any now though. Maybe they all left. I hope so. I'll keep a check on it. And I'm thinking that I probably shouldn't have cut the tops off. I think I should have just let it go. So if she blooms out again or that one blooms out, I won't touch it. I'll just leave it. I haven't researched it. I haven't looked, but I'm thinking that I probably should. But they got all, they look like a coneflower does and gets all dried up at the top. But then look what happens. They have these little fuzzy balls on them, and that's so cute. I'm like, oh my gosh, and that's probably the seed. I have another piece of this. I have it in a bowl to see if it's seed. And of course my chocolate mint, she always looks good. I love my new hose. Oh my gosh, there's no stress on my arm at all. None. It's easy to pull. It's just wonderful, wonderful. And I'll put the link where to get it on Amazon. I'll put the link on it. It's worth every penny. I'm telling you, if you want to save your arms, your rotator cuff, your shoulders from pulling that heavy rubber hoses, this is the way to go to protect yourself. Seriously. And it has good pressure too. But oh, I love this. I love it. Yeah, these are doing good. The tulip tree keeps growing, and these are probably getting ready to flush out again and be pretty. Yeah, I love that container. I just love it. Well, I'm getting kind of wet, so I'm going to go in. I'm going to pull the beans, and I probably got a tomato plant or two that can go. Look at this. I was thinking, oh, once I pick all these orange tomatoes off of here, I'll just pull it. But look how many tomatoes are growing on here. They're not very big, but they're still good. Still really good. I mean, tons of tomatoes on there. So I'll have to leave them. I did pull one of these, and I don't know how well she's going to do. She does have a tomato or two on her. We'll just let her go. But I'll have plenty of room for my lettuce in here. I'm going to plant it this way. But we'll do that a little later, because I really need to get to the store. I like to go early because there's not such a big crowd. That's okay. I'm just going in for a few things and I'm coming home because I have things I need to do. So I hope it keeps. If it would just sprinkle like this for a couple days, I don't know if it would be worth it. I mean, the ground isn't even getting covered or anything. I mean, look how deep these cracks are. I had to get my tape measure the other day because I couldn't believe how deep they looked. Look how deep these cracks are. I took my measuring tape 6 inches. These go down 6 inches in some points and about 5 in others. 5 or 6 inches deep. Them cracks are. That's how bad of a drought we have. So just have to keep things watered. All right, you guys, I gotta get going, and you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, and share it, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.